Alright, so this is day 11 of the small account challenge. We're down 12% on the account today. So, it's been a rough day. Uh, there's not really much to say here. I overtraded, first of all. Second of all, I fell into old habits, from when I wasn't on a profitable, track. And, that's definitely why today is red, as much as it is. Um, I could definitely, as I was trading this morning, I could definitely feel myself reverting back to my old ways of trading, where I had big losses and very small winners. Um, and I could feel it happening. I just was already down so much that I took one more trade, and that officially set it off. And I stopped trading after that. Um, Basically, it was a we mostly traded NAOV, and we have the big loss on NENLV was a halt resumption play. What it wasn't the leading gapper, it was like fourth leading gapper, and no one was really looking at it. So the halt resumption didn't really work out, and it sold for 50-cent loss. It actually came right back up after I sold. A little slap in the face. So I was never gonna sell for profit. I got slippage on my entrance. I entered at 13. I filled at 13.15, and then um I exit on this candle at the bottom of it as it's pulling down, breaking this low. I'm like, okay, shoot, it's gonna break VWAP. And it completely bounces, and I could have sold for break even, but it's like a little slap in the face after that, and I was totally done. Um, NAOV was it was a relatively low float stock. It only had a float of like 20 million shares. It's relatively low float, 25 million. But as you can see, even now, even this late into the day, there's still these huge sellers. Huge sellers and buyers on both sides. And this is how it was all morning. And I should have stayed away, but I didn't, and I got burned for that. My first trade, I only took a 4-cent loss. It was $21 uh, before commissions, 25 after. And realistically, I should have stopped there, seeing how choppy it was. But I go in for a second attempt at it, like right back, like literally 13 seconds later. After it's right, I would have been in profit at 29 if I had kept my 24 position. But and like I could have sold that for profit, but then now I'm in again high, and then it comes back down with that hit. Those sellers, those huge sellers, just like you won't see them, and then all of a sudden they'll just be like 500,000 shares short, or just on the ask, and you're just like, well, shoot, now I gotta bail out. It was looking good, and then it wasn't, and then we finally get a decent one, which gives us 52. So this was a $21 loss, and this was a $42 loss. And then we actually hit a nice 10, 12-cent winner on 500 shares. We get a $52 winner, which puts us down 10 on the day. Or no, down 20 on the day, and then down 30 after commissions. And then here we get our first FLGC trade. But this, we actually did pretty good on FLGC. That was our only green stock. Two trades, two winners, but such small size, and it felt really risky. Especially like look at these candles. This wick is a whole dollar per share almost. And I held through that because I was already down. I had already been through this roller coaster of NAOV. I held through all of that, and then didn't even sell on the breakout of 50. I sold before 50 broke. I could have gotten an extra 20 cents there, and then maybe even rode it a little bit higher. But then I don't, and then I come here and I chase the high instead of getting in at this first 1 minute count to make a new high. Instead of getting in right here at 1970, I chase it at 1999. And yeah, that's a winner, but like what if it just double topped and went straight down? Like, I mean, I did not trade well at all today. FLGC, even though I came out green on that, those weren't good trades. I I held almost $1 per share down on 100 shares, and then I didn't sell the breakout, and then I got in high, and then I sold that. Just not good trading. And then after that, I come to ENLV and I buy that halt resumption, and then I get suckered in, and I sell that $1 per share down on or 50 cents down on 200 shares for $100 loss. Like 8 trades total. I didn't take any pre-market. And the reason I like I I'm really disliking market open. I feel like I overtrade way too much because the moves are faster. You have to close them out faster because the pops are quicker and then they sometimes fade off much faster. Whereas in pre-market, you'll get that long run and you can hold it for 5 to 10 minutes and you can feel like that one trade really meant something. Whereas here, you have that one trade being 4 seconds long and you're like, well, I don't really feel like I traded today. I'm down 20 bucks, but I feel like there's still more opportunities. They just come so fast. Um, so going into tomorrow, the game plan is to I'm not exactly going to reduce share size because my account value took a 12% hit, which means all of my share sizes that I because all of my share sizes are reduced automatically because doing I've been using my entire cash balance, my entire account value in every single trade. So right, I've been using what like $1,700 in each trade approximately based on share size. Um, but now they're going to be around 1,500 because of that today's trading. And so my share size has been automatically reduced just because of today's loss. Um, so that's one thing going in tomorrow. Another thing is there's 11 days of trading left in August, and I'm down around 90, I believe, on the month. And so, or no, like some more closer to here. Let me check it out for real. Um, here. So I'm down almost 190 on the month. Yeah, so I'm down 190 on the month, and you can see it there. Um, yeah, these last 2 days have not been pleasant to me whatsoever. So what I'm looking at here is if I average around $30 a day for the next 11 days, you can see that I'm up 139 on the month. And then what CMEG has is they have a 125 um, platform fee for being able to use this Sterling platform. They charge you 125 a month. So basically I have to average 30 a day from here on in order to be green on the month after that fee gets taken out. And if we'd like to be green on the month in general, it's around 20 bucks a day. So not really aiming for much now. As you can see, my average on my green days has been around $40, around 40 for my average on green days. So if I can make at least 30 a day with one trade a day, I will be a happy man going into next month. The goal for this month was originally closer to 200 after that platform fee came out, but we can just be break even after that platform fee. I'm happy with that. Today could have been avoided from the first trade if we just I feel like we started taking more than one trade too early in this account challenge. We took one trade a day for all of these, and I think we started taking 2 trades a day starting on week 2, and it's just too soon. Um, we need to be taking only one trade a day. And whether that trade's pre-market or post or after market open, I cannot afford to continue going in the red. So we're going to be trying to average 30 a day these next 11 days and see if we can get our account back to the 1800s, 1900s area, and then see what we can do for September as the market starts to heat up again. I know September, October, the market starts to heat up again coming into the fall after summer's over. So hopefully we'll have that to boost us a little bit. Um, that'll be all for today. It's kind of a disappointing day. And I guess I'll see you all tomorrow, day 12.